Hi there and welcome back to my channel. It's Only Paper. I'm Lisa and today we're going to be talking about a few different things. We are going to be starting a new journal and I want to talk about how I'm starting a new journal, why I'm starting a new journal, and we're going to be talking about my previous journal which has inspired this journal, and we're also going to be making a page together. So, and the other thing we're going to be doing, actually I almost forgot, we're not going to be using photos. So that's something else that I want to talk about, and also talk about different subjects to journal. So we're going to be covering quite a few different topics today. So I really hope you'll enjoy this one. So the journal we're talking about is my Smile journal. Now, you know, if you already follow me, that this was my favorite journal I ever made. It is a very chunky one. I will leave a link to the video down below of the full flip through. I don't actually have the video of it being made. Well, I do, but it's on one of my online classes on my Patreon platform. So if you are interested in the online classes, I will leave a link to that below as well. It's in my Patreon community. If you want the online classes, it's £5.50 a month, and that includes all the previous ones from the last 18 months as well. So you get loads and loads and loads, plus free downloads, extra videos, there's access to a community and just loads more. So the link to that is below. But this journal, the idea behind this one was that it was a complete freedom journal. I did whatever I want, but it was all about stories that made me smile. I absolutely loved this journal so much. It was an anything goes journal. I had so much fun. I think it was the subject that made me happy, but it was also the freedom that made me happy as well. Whether I wanted to use scraps, that's from a card, or whether I wanted to use new bits and pieces, whether I wanted to paint, whether I wanted to stamp, you name it. It's been done in this one and I loved every minute. So I want to recreate something quite similar. However, this time I'm going to be doing something different. I'm going to be totally upfront with you. I haven't had the time to create another one. I've had it in my basket to do for so long. I want to use the box. I want to use some fabric. I want to use, there's a book in here somewhere. This is the book I want to do, and it's been in here so long and I've run out. I haven't run out of time, that's not true, but I'm just so busy at the moment with family stuff and business, work stuff. I'm just really struggling to find the time. And there's so many times I want to just pick up my Smile journal and document something that would maybe take me 15-20 minutes. And that's not happening because I don't have a journal to work in. So I'm going to put a really quick one together today. And this is one that you can do really quick and easy as well. So I've decided to create in a planner this time. This is a £6 planner from Primark. I have popped a pen in there and it's got these lovely pages inside, which I love. They're perfect. However, I want to create a planning journal to take to Florida with me. This, as it is, it's an A5. It's too chunky to take on holiday with me, but I love the pages. So that's another project which I want to do. I hopefully will have the time to do. But that will be a whole different day. So I'm going to take these out, put these somewhere safe. If you like Disney as well, by the way, I do have a Disney channel, which I will leave the link below as well. There's been a few trips lately, all sort of like from, like, that were cancelled during the time over COVID, and they've just all kind of like happened together. So I'll leave the link to that channel below. Now, the nice thing about this, we have a blank canvas. This is what excites me. The cover is already made. I do have a Diddy one actually that I will show you. Actually, I've got two examples to show you. Let's move this out of the way. So here's two examples of how I've used planners before. This is the Diddy one. Isn't that cute? It was a diary and I decided to try and start, this is 2018, daily journaling. It didn't go well for me, I have to admit. I struggled to keep up with things like that. But when I did work in it, I had a lot of fun. However, it didn't last very long. But what I did do, I loved. And it could be that sometime I go back to it. I don't know. I loved it though, I really did. But then I decided I would start a recipe journal. I loved doing this one. I think I have the link for this one, so I'll go and find that out for you. And this one is all about, I put dashboards in here as well. It's got a functional use. It is for my recipes, but many of them have stories. I don't know if you're the same. So I decided to create this planner journal and include recipes. And like this one, the recipe is there that I could go back to. Now, what I love about this, it sits on my cupboard. Sorry, it sits on my shelf, and I'm forever, and the kids do as well. They'll go and pick it up and grab it for a recipe. That was the first time Louis baked on his own. I just love this journal. I love it so much, but it's easy and quick, which is what I'm after today. I don't have pages prepped. We are really starting with a blank canvas, but the other thing I like, if you get my kits, they are A5 size. This is an A5 planner, so they fit perfectly. And the idea is I can just grab a piece of cardstock and my page is all ready to go. All I need to do is hold them and it's in. And all I do is then create on it and I've got a whole page. So I'm really excited. I think this could be a good way for this journal. And what I also like about it is I have a decent amount of space to work with. My other journal became so chunky, I needed a much larger spine. So I'm excited about this. It fits for me right now. The cover may not be perfect having Mickey, but the nice thing is that I will just be able to take out the pages. So if I end up seeing another cheap planner somewhere, I can just swap them over. And it could be that this ends up becoming Disney stories or something like that, or I use it for something completely different. But for now, it completely fits the purpose. It fits my lifestyle at the moment, which is very fast at the moment. And I don't want to miss out on stories. Sometimes I've just been so in the mood for creating something. I wanted, when my nan passed recently, I wanted to do a page about her. And I didn't know, it just felt right to be in my smile journal because thinking of her makes me smile, but I didn't have the journal and I was so in the mood. But now I just think, no, this is my quick fix. It works perfectly. So this is what I'm going to be doing today. So let's create my very first page. Now, the other thing is I don't actually have photos printed for what I want to do. I just want to do as my first page in my journal, just to do a page about things that are making me smile right now at the moment or recently. And I've got no photos. So I am just going to use random bits that I've kept. A Starbucks receipt. You know, it's not even from recent. I don't know when it's from, but that's fine. We've put some lights up in the garden, which have made me so happy. I want to journal about those. I want to journal about snuggle time. Sounds really stupid, doesn't it? And we've been working on the garden. I kept this from some daisies that we bought. So I've been working about that. I've had some lovely happy mail recently, so I want to journal about that. And I'm just going to put a few other bits and pieces on here and have fun because that's what it's all about. So let's get cracking on. I think the first thing that I might do the holes afterwards. I think let's just do the page. Let's focus on the page. The other nice thing is as well, because you can take the pages out, you've just got a piece of paper in front of you. Sometimes when you're working in a journal, let's go to my weekly journal, for example. It's not too bad at the moment, but it's starting to like bulk out at one side and it gets a bit fiddly. So the thought of actually working on a piece of flat paper or cardstock just makes life feel very easy. Colour-wise, I'm thinking blues, pinks and greens. I think that will go really well. And I've got a little thank you note here from Nadine. We are collaborating this month in September with Lollipop Box Club, my business. And she sent me this absolutely beautiful little pack of goodies that she's made. So I'd like to include these bits in here as well because that really made me smile when it arrived. I'm thinking the note here I would like to create as a flip and we'll pop something under that. I've also got a basket of scraps as well, and I've also got this month's kit which I'm going to be working on, so I've got a whole mishmash of stuff. I've just realised this paper from this month's kit is actually the colours I was just talking about using. I didn't even click to start with. So that's absolutely perfect. I've taken one of Nadine's again. I bought this punch on eBay recently. I think it was £5 something. with free delivery. It's really worth looking out for things like that. It was an absolute bargain. I'm super pleased with this find. And I do love EK Success Punches. They are my favorites. Just trying to line that up. That looks so cool. So let's have that. The nice thing about this as well is because the pages will sort of like go to about here, I've got room for a little bit to hang over. Whereas if this was a normal journal, that could possibly get damaged on that side. I'm thinking I might have it as a bit of a pocket. So let's just stick down the sides. I may well change my mind that, oh, no, let's go with that, the other one. I'm a bit funny about faces. Sometimes I find them a little bit scary, like they're staring at me, a bit like, you know, when you have dolls. You know, just when you feel like the eyes are following you. It's like I have a thing for masks. I hate masks. Anything that covers a face, or, I don't know, I just get really creeped out by things. Maybe it's watching too many scary movies. Let's pop that on there. Oh, I have damaged that one slightly. I did that a bit thin, never mind. And as I've just done the two sides, that will work brilliantly as a photo. I do want to keep that as a pocket, so I think let's just pop some tape on here. This was from a lovely lady that gets my kits and watches the videos and sent me some lovely happy mail. And then I'm thinking I kind of wanted to, oh, I tell you what I could do. That will work really nice. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, let's do that. I've just opened the drawer next to me, my stationery drawer. I go in there every day, and for some reason these have just completely jumped out at me. I don't even notice them, so could be that I end up using one of those today. So this is from a lip balm set. I bought it from Superdrug years ago, and I was having a sort out in the drawer the other day, and I saw it, and I thought, oh, I just love those colours. So let's cut that like that. I really liked the little cloud there. Or actually, what I might do is roughly cut around there. That didn't go so well. I think for now I might pop the Starbucks thing there and maybe add some of the chevrons. These are such a great way to add some colour. I think we need, oh, let's go with this blue edge as well. Let's cut that out. Let me know if you are struggling for time with journaling lately as well. I know it's something I've been talking quite a bit about lately because I'm struggling with time with squeezing in family. And I've got grown-up kids, so I know exactly how it is when you've got younger kids. They're home from school at the moment. You're trying to keep on top of everything. It's really, really hard. Oh, I like the idea of that down there. Let's stick that down. And you feel selfish for wanting the time for yourself, but it's also important that you have the time for yourself. It's just really, really hard. So I've been there. I know how it feels. And I still struggle with time now, so I do understand. Let's take a couple of these. And the other thing I wanted to talk about today is different topics to journal about. It came up in our Facebook chat group. It's a free chat group. I'll leave the link below, about what to journal, because not everybody has kids or pets or various things, or sometimes life circumstances change and kids leave home and things like that, and suddenly you find yourself in a new sort of place of life and things have changed and you need to make changes, or your life makes changes and you need to adjust, and you find yourself just in a different place to where you've been previously, and suddenly you think, what do I journal about? You know, you still want to continue journaling or scrapbooking, but life's changed. So this today is just me journaling about what's making me happy right now. Just something really basic, and also I feel that it makes you feel quite grateful. It makes you stop and think, and you just think, what is good in my life right now? And it could be something just like your favorite TV series right now, or just like something happy's arrived, nice has arrived, somebody has said something really nice. That's how I feel my smile journal acts for me. It's like a gratitude journal in some ways, but to the point that I have screenshot conversations in our family WhatsApp group. I've screenshot text messages. I've screenshot even something like when I've had a little card come through when I've ordered like something from an Etsy store and I've been really happy with it. I've screenshot, I've included the little business card and just things like that. Sort of having a think about what makes you happy and what has made you happy or has made you smile. And I'm not quite sure how I want to include this. Let's pop that like that for now. And just feeling grateful for what you do have. I know that I want to... Oh, I've got the lights all the way... Oh, I didn't know that. So, take the lights, for example. They've made me so happy. We got one string and I really liked them. We put them in the corner of the garden. And I kept saying to Aid that I really wanted some more because they lit up the corner of the garden so nicely. They're solar. And I just love them. And looking out from the kitchen window at night time, they look lovely. And I wanted them to be around the whole garden. So a couple of weeks ago, I ordered some more. They were on sale on Amazon. I ordered some more. Aid's put them up. And seriously, every day when I see them, when they go on in the evening, they make me so happy just looking out to the garden and seeing twinkly lights. I want to get more now. My brother-in-law suggested, he's really into gardening, he's very good, suggested we had some twinkly lights under our bay tree. We've got a massive bay tree in the garden. So I really like that idea as well. So I would like to do that. But there's something about twinkly lights, like when you go to a pub or something like that, or you see somebody else's garden and there's loads and loads of little lights up. It just makes me really, really happy. We used to have twinkly lights. Oh, I've just done that in the lounge as well, but I don't anymore. I'm just putting them on in the evening. I don't know what it is about them. Let me know if you feel the same about twinkly lights. Right, I'm going to cut this one out and then we're going to have to stick them in together. They will be fitting perfectly on there. So the question is, do I colour in the lights or do I colour behind? I think I'm going to colour behind. Let's get my pastels out. Let's add some colour here and we'll do it all to match, I think. So I'm just going to just scribble. Definitely no talent here. But I want to make it, let's add some yellow as well. I just want to make it look really, really fun and add lots of colour. I really love these oil pastels. They're so much fun and so easy to use. And I just love the bright colour that they add. I was talking about this recently, that just adding colour to something just makes me so happy. Do you know, I think I might do that over the whole page. Do I want white showing? I don't think I do. I think I'm going to make it really colourful, but I like the fact that there's still a little bit of white showing, still a little bit of light coming through, so I like that. Let's add some different colour. So rather than do it in like a pattern using the same colours each time, let's do it slightly differently. There we go. Doesn't that look lovely? Now the only problem is they are waxy, so I can't actually write on that anymore. I did completely forget about that. But I think we'll keep these white as they are. Be interesting to see how well they stick. Let's have a little play. I think we'll stick these on like that. There we go. And I'm going to need to find a way to do my journaling, as I completely forgot about that. But there's always a way, isn't there? I've also got this left over from my July citrus kit, citrus twist kit. So I thought, let's include that. I wonder if I can round off the corners. Oh, that looks better, doesn't it? Go play outside. I am aware that I will be adding holes at the side as well, so I need to allow for that. I might actually round the corners of this as well. That's not going to round it. That's like plastic. That is so hard. The nice thing actually though, it does leave, oh that did work, an indentation. So let's pop that there. Where's my double-sided tape? In the August kit you do get some stickers as well, so let's put a date, and I will include a date of when I've journaled, and I've also got smile here as well. Let's pop this one on here. I quite like these. I'm thinking about adding something on here as well. I need to have a think. I've got these in the kit, some stickers. Let's pop one of these down here. That instantly gives me some journal space. Let's add these as well. I'm liking this idea. I've got some ideas of what I want to do. This is actually coming together quite nicely now. And then I was thinking I could even put, I don't know actually, I really like that as it is. That's actually looking really pretty, isn't it? I like that a lot. I don't really have much red on the page. If I do include this, I will need to add something a little bit more red. Let's pop that in there as well with this. A little charm. Perfect. So I've just had another idea. I love these cards from Nadine, and I am going to create this one as a flip, and I love this, go where your heart takes you, and that's something that I would like to journal about right now. So I'm going to pop that in there. That can flip open. She also included some really nice what do you call them, tab tops. So I'm thinking about adding these on here. It just goes to show that you don't need a whole load of photos to create pages with. There's so many people that I watch that don't. AJ's Inspired Life, for example. I love her creative videos. She's a daily journaler, and she doesn't have loads and loads of photos. Another one, although she hasn't posted videos for a while, and that's yeah, I'm happy with that. I think the colours are coming along really together. Yeah, Emmy Lou Arts, I just had to go and check. She hasn't posted for a while, but I love her videos. But go and take a look. Again, she's another one that doesn't include loads and loads of photos. You don't always have to. Oh, this would be perfect. Let's pop that there. There's something that I wanted to journal about that makes me really happy right now. So this will be perfect. I don't want that poking over the top though. Okay, this is coming together really nicely. I'm really, really enjoying this. Let's pop one of these down here, and that will become clear in a bit. I've also got the stickers here from this month. Now, the kit's called Going Places, but it doesn't have to be about you going anywhere. I'm going to use it, to be honest, right now, as I'm journaling in August, what's made me happy so far. So let's pop this here. This is my happy place. This is coming together so nicely. I'm really chuffed with this. Let's just add. You just can't go wrong with a few stickers, can you? So I would love to hear from you and hear what's making you happy right now. What are you doing? What are you up to? What are you journaling about? Are you struggling to find time to journal? I know it's tricky. Let's pop, do I want that there? I could do, couldn't I? There. It is tricky at times, isn't it, when you've got so much going on to find the time. So I would like to hear from you, and if you've got a secret to creating daily or regular, let me know what it is, and I'm sure other people will want to hear as well. I'm going to include some of these as well. This is ending up being so much fun. Let's add some stickers there. And I think we're nearly ready for some journaling. I would also like to include a couple of journaling spots. But I love this little note card so much. I don't want to cover up loads, so I'm thinking like that, but I might actually go over it afterwards with the pens, not the pen, the oil pastels, just so it matches. So I'm thinking like that, and then a little bit here as well, or actually I think this might be better. I'm just wanting to make sure that it doesn't appear underneath the little flip there. So that is perfect. And I've got then another little bit of space for some journaling, and it doesn't then cover up any. Yes, I could even do I want a little bit more? I'll see how I go. Let's see. And then I'm just going to add some of the same colours, I think, just to kind of like, so it matches really. And obviously I've journaled first this time, so that I could add the crayon, because obviously you can easily go over the crayon, but you can't journal over it once you've done that. I think that looks much nicer. I'm much happier with the colour. I will have a little read and share with you what I've written in a moment. None of it's private, just some random stuff. I did want to journal about my nan, but that feels quite personal, so I've decided to save the personal stuff for my Patreon group, because it feels a bit more intimate over there, so I'll be doing that over there. So I think I might be pretty much done. Let's add a bit more colour here, because one can never have enough colour. There we go. Oh, and I was going to add some little hearts on here as well, just to add a little bit of extra colour. There, I think I'm done. I think I'm happy with this page. Do I need anything else there? I think I'm happy with that. I did think I was finished. I always do this. And then I just saw I've got these old April stickers here. And I wanted to document the weather, because it's obviously been a very, very sunny month here in the UK. So I thought I would talk about this. Let's have hello sunshine. That didn't go on very straight, did it? Let's try that again. Yeah, I thought that was quite appropriate. I like this sticker there. I've just smudged that. That wasn't very good. I'm terrible at leaving things to dry. Here comes the sun, and put a little heart there as well. I love a little heart. And then I can just quickly journal about the sunshine. And here is the page. I think the colours there go really, really well. It breaks up the pink. I've obviously talked about August, and these are all the things that make me happy or have made me smile. I've spoken about the sweet snuggles here. We have a new routine, which we love. It started off to break up the bad habit of snacking in front of the TV after 9 p.m. This was quite a while ago, and we were just wanting to eat healthier. And we now go to bed about 9 o'clock. And we just take up water with us, and we watch our TV programs, our shows we're watching. We're relaxed, we're away from everything. I try not to answer the phone if any family call, and we just have a quality couple of hours together watching TV, and we don't snack. Because we've broken that routine, it's made a huge difference. I've also documented about how we've made more time prioritizing friends this month as well, and just spending time with those that make us happy. I've obviously got the letter in there from Jenny. And then I put, because obviously this was all about as well, people sending happy mail this month. I'm so grateful for surprise happy mail this month. The timing has been perfect. I've had a few packages, and the timing has been impeccable. When something's upset me or something's happening, it's just arrived. I've documented about the weather. I've documented about family and having lots of family time this month. I've also documented about the new lights in the garden and how they've really made me feel really happy, and how we've been trying and making more of an effort with the garden, and the impact it's had on my mood, and that we love going out for coffee. And then obviously the flowers represent the garden there as well. So I've done this page. This will be then, I'll cover this up with another paper. For example, because it's A5, it will just go on there. That was another discussion we had in our Patreon group the other day. It's great when you have a journal like this. This is one I've made myself. All the scrapbooking pages are in there already, so you can make really quick pages because everything is in there. But the problem is, if you're wanting to journal in order, it could be you've got a photo that really, really doesn't go with ice creams, and that's your next page. So we were talking about this, and that's, like I said, I love it because I can come in here and just create as and when I want, and the pages are already there, so it really speeds up the journaling process. But I understand if you're doing it in date order, if you've got the pages already in there, it doesn't always work. So I do get that. But I mean, this is ideal for that kind of thing because you can choose whatever color you want. I'm really happy with this. The very, very first page. Let's get some holes in this. The best way will be to, I just realized that opens out like that, will be to team it up with this one here. You could mark it off, or I'm just going to hold it in place, I think, and then use a hole punch. I do actually have a, it's for Simple Stories Carpe Diem though. I don't know if it's, I think it is the same hole punch. It's at the back of my drawers and I always forget to use it. So hopefully this will be spot on. The other thing, obviously, if you don't mind, oh, I haven't done that very well. Oh, let's try that again. The other thing you can do when, if you do want to prep a few pages, you could obviously get a few going and do it that way. Those ones were fine, weren't they? It was those two. I really messed that up. I thought I was doing it so well. Let's see. Otherwise, I do have a plan C. That will also work. I think that's fine for now. The worst comes to worst, what I could do is stick down a strip that overlaps. I might do that anyway. No, I think it'll be fine for now, but you could stick down a strip and actually have the holes on there as well, and then that will work. But yeah, I think I might need to do that. I really have messed that up. Oh, I thought I was doing so well as well. So I've cut a strip off like that. I am now going to staple this in place. Oh, I wonder actually, do you know what I'm going to do? Stick that over the top. I think this is quite a nice practice for your mental health, actually, to almost do a roundup at the end of the month of all the things that have made you smile or made you happy. Obviously It's not really at the end of the month here, but these are just the things that have made me happy. So I think it's a nice thing to do. Let's see if this works better now. There we go. So the moment of truth. Will this work? Yes. There we go. It just means it doesn't tear now. There, that looks so much better. And then when I come to make my next page, I can just stick a piece of paper there on top and that will be absolutely fine, and it looks nice and tidy. So I just have to remember that for next time, and I'll be able to use this as my template. So that is my very, very first page. I need to add a couple of little things in here, I think, as well, don't I? I want to add a few things. Let's pop this here for now. This was one of the Happy Mail bits. Yeah, that still closes. I want to add some other things as well. So I've put these bits in here. I love the colour. I also love the colour of this. I don't know if this will work, but I was thinking about... So I've popped a paper clip there, one of the ones I found in my stationery drawer. Let's pop that in like that, and that holds that in place. There, I love the colour that adds. I'll probably change it up. I can add something in there as well if I want to, but I just wanted to add a little bit of colour. So I'm super pleased with that, and I've been wanting to start this new journal for ages, and I finally done it, so I'm really pleased. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. There's quite a lot going on today. I hope you found it helpful, inspirational. Let me know if you have, and I would love to know what kind of journal you're working in right now. Anything goes. Remember that. You can journal in absolutely anything. No rules. Thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed today, and I look forward to catching up with you next week. Take care. Bye.